Hey guys, JC here. It's been 1 week since I installed the WarZ, and I wanted to share with you my thoughts so far. Remember that as with the previous video, I am unable to show any footage until the 5th of November. Okay, so first, stability. My last crash was about 5 days ago. Since then, I've played several hours without a single technical problem. The development team is constantly releasing patches and updates and are actively monitoring balancing issues like weapon spawn rates, thirst and hunger rates, and it's been days since I had any problem joining the server. They added the server number to the inventory screen, which was one of the main problems when using the quick join option. You usually had a player asking for the server number in the side chat every few minutes. They've also addressed the spawn killing problem, which I personally never had, but saw other users complaining about in the forums, by making the spawn locations really far away. In the past couple of days, I've spawned all over the map, really. The thing most of the people complaining about was that dying too easily. It's in fact just like DayZ, um, which I acknowledge this game takes a lot from. You have to understand that surviving is hard. You need to be extremely careful, and you can go from running carelessly into a town to being the zombie food or a bandit spray in just a couple of seconds. Things can happen really fast, and this is also compounded by the fact that only about 30% of the map is playable right now. They expect to release more of the map this week. The thing is, I like what I see so far. I like the fact that if I'm not careful, all of my characters can die inside of 10 minutes, which has happened, by the way. And I like the fact that if I'm patient and I'm careful, I can get a lot of stuff done. I can, for instance, go on scavenging missions, and by now in my global inventory, which is like my own private camp accessible only from safe zones, I have, a couple of shotguns, a couple of 9mm, an M4, a crossbow, ammo, several melee weapons, a lot of food, painkillers, bandages, and about a dozen different hats and helmets. Also, the mythology of the game, it's interesting. The settlements, for instance, which are survivor compounds from where you can access your global inventory, the safe zones. These settlements are taken right from the World War Z or the Zombie Survival Guide. Those are books by Max Brooks. You have these huge walled communities where the houses are elevated, and there are ramps that you can raise that allow access to the catwalks that connect the houses. And you have lights all over the place and cameras to monitor the situation. This is really interesting because you have to remember this game is set 5 years after the zombie apocalypse began. And later on there will be NPC guards patrolling these areas, a store and places where you can meet with other players. Bandits will have different treatments in these areas. It's turning out to be really interesting. So, as I said, and this is my opinion, of course, I like what they are doing with the game, and I hope they keep going until they have a finished good product. Okay, that's all I wanted to say for this update. Expect another one in a few days. See you next time.